a nice game they've had with me. Why, nobody told me a blinking word about the war being over. I've been sitting out there in a little dugout all on my own since 1918. You'd have thought somebody would have given me the griffin, wouldn't you? Sitting out there without a pal to tell you whether it's Monday or Tuesday or what game. It's not playing the game. I wouldn't have left a dog out there, I wouldn't, without telling some... Where's that bit of sausage gone that I left here when I was called up? You can't leave a thing in this house for 10 minutes. I never saw nothing like it in all my life. No, I've been out there since 1914, and only the day before yesterday, I did a thing I'd never done before, all during the war. I went over the top, and there was a bloke there planting cabbages. So I said to him, I said, "Hey, Bill," I said, "have you seen a war knocking about anywhere?" He says, "War?" He says, "Oh, love me," he says, "the only war I know anything about," he says, "has been over 14 years. I said, "Over?" He said, "Yeah, finished 14 years ago." I said, "Well, of all the dirty and they've left me out here all by myself." Well, without more ado, I made my way down to Calais, got the boat across to Dover, took the train to London, and when I got out of the train in London, the first fellow I met was a railway porter. So I said to him, I said, "Hey, mate, who's won?" He said, "The Arsenal, 2-1. I said, no, love me, I'm not talking about football. I said, I'm talking about the war." He said, "The war? Which war?" I said, "I've just come straight out of the trenches." He said, "You've just come straight out of the trenches?" I said, "Yes." He said, "Blimey, which way have you come home? On the Southern Railway?" Oh, what a game this is. I've had all I want. It'll do me for the time being. I shall be glad to see the last of this caper. Ah, that feels better. It'll be nice to get back into civvies again. I wonder if my missus has got my blue suit with the brown trousers and the grey waistcoat. Oh, wait a minute. I've brought some souvenirs back here. Now, wait a minute. Here we are. Now, here's a thing in here that I kept by me during all the long years. Day after day, night after night, sleeping or waking, it was my constant companion. And in the darkest of hours, try as I would, I could think of nothing else. A tin of plum and apple. Oh, here we are. Here now, here's the greatest souvenir of the whole blinking war. I wouldn't part with that little fella, not for all the money in the wide, wide world. It's only a door knocker, but there's sentiment in that. Oh, it's the history what's attached to it. Well, the Germans were shelling us for days and nights, and we couldn't get out. And there was nothing in the trenches to drink. And oh, my Lord, my thirst. And to make matters worse, I could just see a lovely little pub in the distance each time I peeped out of my dugout. So I made up my mind to get to it by hook or by crook. And when everything was quiet, I crept out, all on my stomach. Took me about 3/4 of an hour, but I got to the pub. I got to the pub door, pulled myself slowly up till I could just get hold of the knocker. This is the very self-same knocker. I just got hold of it when all of a sudden a great big shell came along and blew the blinking pub clean out of my hand.